Welcome to the STM32 Summit. This event is all about bringing you the very latest in STM32 innovation. We'll dive into the most important developments featuring the recent products and software tools. Everything we do is designed to empower our global community of developers to achieve more in an easier fashion and at a faster pace. Some of you participated in our last two summits hosted by our European and Americas teams. Today, we are thrilled to bring you this event hosted by our team in China, a region that helps drive high-speed innovation for all our customers with its rapid adoption of new technology. In recent months, we have brought a number of new products to our broad community of developers worldwide. Today, we'll explore the key capabilities of these products based on their use in a fascinating application, the humanoid robot. Of course, most of you are working on a wide range of applications outside of robotics, but the function and capabilities we are talking about here apply equally to those applications. Through the individual products, as well as through customers and partner testimonials, you will hear about three focus areas that are critical for our customers and an essential part of our developer-centric approach. Those areas are Edge AI, wireless connectivity, and security. For Edge AI, the humanoid robot offers opportunity for all three use cases that we see driving the adoption of this transformative technology. First, the opportunity to make an existing product or application better without using a specialized microcontroller. Here, thanks to Edge AI software tools, we can task the MCU to perform anomaly detection, advanced motor control function, or implementation of a virtual sensor inside the many complex systems of the robot. Second, it can enable functions that are technically possible today, but based on a microprocessor or application processor. Here, we offer specialized microcontrollers like our STM32N6 with neural network acceleration. This makes vision applications like obstacle avoidance or hand gesture recognition possible, but at a much more affordable cost and a much more affordable power budget. And last, we know that our customers and partners are innovating fast for the third use case of brand new AI-powered application, as well as adapting applications that today run on the cloud only. A clear indicator of the real adoption of AI at the edge that we can see is the growth of projects developed on top of our ecosystem. Over the past 12 months, we have witnessed incredible traction with our AI tools, powering over 160,000 projects. That's a 250% growth compared to the previous 12 months. Truly amazing momentum. A second area of focus is wireless connectivity, where we have recently introduced two flagship products. First, our STM32WBA6 that allows simultaneous use of Bluetooth low energy and standards like Thread or Zigbee on a single chip. And second, the ST67W module developed in collaboration with Qualcomm technology. This new Wi-Fi 6 coprocessor offers a Bluetooth low energy and Thread combo and will support Matter over Wi-Fi. A third topic is security. Our recent devices offers up to PSA and CCIP Level 3 security assurance. Our experts will talk about a few of them, including our very latest ultra-low power series, the STM32U3. This new addition sets a new industry benchmark for extreme energy efficiency of microcontrollers while addressing the security needs of IoT devices today and tomorrow. It will help our customers comply with the EU Radio Equipment Directive and the Cyber Resiliency Act IoT security regulations. We will also provide you with an update on our software ecosystem with the latest on the highly successful STM32 Visual Studio Code extension. You will also hear from our customers using our TouchGFX graphics software to deliver consumer-level UI on industrial equipment. These tools, they are part of the largest microcontroller platform that we are building with you and for you. And the growing numbers of active users is certainly giving us the confidence, the energy, and the momentum to continue our journey. We finished 2024 with 1.3 million active unique users of our STM32 developer ecosystem. That is year-over-year growth of more than 30%. We are continuing to see the same growth trend for 2025. For the first quarter, we were on a run rate of over 1.5 million users projected for the full year. We have a vibrant, active community with up to 500,000 unique visitors a month in 2024 and a customer satisfaction, also called CSAT, remaining over 80. We are on track, but we want and we aim to do even better. Now, we want to take advantage of this event hosted in China to talk about a key initiative we started 2 years ago. The world has become more complex and supply chains need to adapt to this new reality. This is why we decided to give our customers the flexibility and security of a localized supply chain in China for our key STM32 products. What is important here is that we have created a supply chain that will offer our customers 100% compatibility and the exact same level of quality as STM32 products that we produce elsewhere in the world. We are bringing our 40 nanometer embedded non-volatile memory technology to China so customers can benefit from its proven stability and quality with a local supply chain. You will hear shortly in detail about how we are doing this and why this is something different from what some of our peers can offer. I would just like to highlight this new flexibility this gives our customers globally. For example, Chinese OEMs with international exposure can streamline their operation by producing their products in China with STM32 made in China while leveraging ST fabs outside of China for the products they sell internationally. European, American, or Asian OEMs who design a worldwide platform with STM32 can have the platform they assemble and sell in China actually produced in China. And last, Chinese customers who are domestically focused can access STM32 technology with the assurance that is being produced locally. This supply chain will start to be available to customers by the end of this year, and we are super excited about it. So let me now hand over to our team in China to get started on this topic with a short video on ST's localization strategy in China. Following that, we are privileged to have the chairman of our partner, Huawei Semiconductor, on stage with us for a panel discussion. I wish you all a great STM32 Summit.
STMicroelectronics has been present in China for 40 years. Today, we employ nearly 5,000 people with 17 offices across China, supporting thousands of customers. We are committed to local innovation and design, and to both back-end and front-end manufacturing in China through our own facilities as well as with partners, as part of our long-term commitment to China.
The semiconductor supply chains are complex with many steps and long cycle times, running across multiple geographical borders. Our customers need security of supply, flexibility to manufacture their products where needed, and optimize cycle times. ST has invested significantly in expanding the capacity of its fabs in the past 4 years, as well as its capabilities to manufacture with partners, creating multiple supply chains. ST is creating a fully in-China supply chain for its STM32 microcontrollers. It covers all the steps of the manufacturing process from silicon wafer to packaged die. For the wafer fabrication, we partner with Huahong Semiconductor.
我们很高兴与意法半导体合作，为中国客户提供更好的产品服务。我们高质量的制造设备，完美契合了 STM32 产品需求。
This gives all our customers additional supply flexibility for manufacturing in China. Having all steps of the manufacturing cycle in China brings logistic efficiency with shorter travel times for in-process and finished goods, contributing to more sustainable manufacturing and delivering shorter lead times for our customers. ST's China supply chain delivers 100% compatible products with the same high quality as those produced elsewhere. It uses the same 40 nanometers embedded flash process technology, die masks and machines as other ST production facilities. Other manufacturers often cannot offer this level of guaranteed compatibility and quality. Today, ST is the only MCU supplier to offer this globally, with a program that will offer an increasing number of STM32 series with hundreds of part numbers over time.
意法半导体新增的 STM32 中国供应链，提高了供货效率，助力我们在复杂的商业环境中更具竞争力。
意法半导体联合华虹为中国客户打造的供应链，更适合本土客户。
相同的产品设计 ，STM32 国内外双供应链选择，对我们全球项目的开发非常有利。
ST 与华虹互利的合作，为中国客户提供了更安全、更高效的供应链。
中国本地化供应的 STM32 质量有保证，值得信赖。
STM32 更短的供货周期，可以帮助我们更加灵活地响应客户的需求。
ST has strong, long-lasting commitment to China as part of its global innovation design and manufacturing strategy. Our latest initiative with Huahong Semiconductor is an important step. Thanks to this, we are able to offer a full in-China supply chain for STM32 with guaranteed compatibility and quality. This is just one of our many ongoing efforts to serve our customers in China and globally better.
Hello everyone and welcome to Shanghai. I'm Lisa Ding. As you saw just now, STMicroelectronics has a long-term commitment to China. We do this through localization initiative focused on innovation and design, and as well as manufacturing via partnerships with strategic local companies. Now, we would like to give you more perspectives on this, and in particular on our strategic cooperation with Huahong Semiconductor through a short panel discussion. This part of our events will be in Chinese and English. Let me introduce our panel. Here with me are Henry Cao, Executive Vice President, China President, STMicroelectronics, and Arno Julian, Vice President, Microcontrollers, Digital IC, and RF Products Group, AI China and Asia Pacific from STMicroelectronics. Welcome. And we are especially honored to have Mr. Tang Junjun, Chairman of Hua Hong Semiconductor, with us today. 那我们先从依法半导体在中国为中国的战略谈起。Henry，请您深入剖析一下依法半导体为何要将这一本地化战略作为在中国推进的重点，背后的考量因素是什么？
依法半导体已经深耕中国市场40年，我们已经构建起覆盖市场销售、研发、应用中心以及生产制造的完整体系，得到了本地合作伙伴的大力支持，并建立了广泛的产品生态系统。而这一切都是为了全方位服务我们广大的客户群体。ST 是一家全球化公司，同时 ST 也始终秉持本地化思维和行为模式，在中国创新、在中国设计并在中国制造的本地化战略。我们一直致力于在中国打造高效且有韧性的供应链体系，来补充和完善我们的全球供应链。2年前，我们与三安光电合资建立了一家碳化硅全道制造的合资公司，依法半导体成为第一家在中国本地化生产碳化硅的全球化半导体企业。同时，依法半导体携手华虹半导体在中国开展前端制造的业务合作。这项合作包括转移依法半导体的40纳米嵌入式闪存工艺，让华虹能够为依法半导体生产 STM32 产品，进而打造出一条完全国产化的 STM32 供应链。我们还在扩建深圳现有的后端设备，该工厂是依法半导体规模最大的封装测试生产基地。
谢谢 Harry 的分享。唐总，首先感谢您百忙之中来参加 STM32 的峰会，想请您分享一下对于华虹半导体跟依法半导体的战略合作，您的独到见解。
的确，华虹深度融合了依法半导体在中国为中国的战略布局，承担起在中国生产40纳米 STM32 产品的重任。我们非常荣幸能够与通用微控制器领域的全球头部企业依法半导体合作，在与依法半导体2年的深度磨合、紧密协作后，我们现在全力投入到 STM32H1 系列产品的量产筹备工作中，预计今年第4季度首批产品可以顺利下线。同时，我们也正有条不紊地推进其他多条 STM32 产品线的认证生产工作。华虹半导体在上海和无锡建有5座特色工艺晶圆厂，服务于海内外客户，专注于 0.35 微米至40纳米嵌入式、独立式、非一次性存储器等特色工艺的技术研发创新。我们将深度与 ST 战略合作，促进全球集成电路制造供应链的协同共赢。
感谢唐总。Arno, could you summarize how we started this cooperation journey with Hua Hong Semiconductor and what benefit it will take to ST and China customers?
Thinking about it, Lisa, my journey, so actually ST's journey with STM32 in China started 18 years ago when we launched the very first STM32 globally from Beijing. That was in 2007. And it was indeed a very proud moment for all of us. Since then, the STM32 family has become the #1 general purpose MCU in China and globally. And there are now 600,000 developers using it in China. So we thought that to ensure security and efficiency of supply chain for the coming decades, it would be very important to manufacture STM32 end-to-end in China. And a key point that I would like to make is that this benefits both our China and international customers. It is critical for them to be able to buy an STM32 fully manufactured in China that is exactly the same as an STM32 manufactured outside of China. Simply because our customers want to keep their exact same product design, whether they sell to China market or to the rest of the world. So in short, this means we're able to give ST's customers the flexibility and security of a full dual supply chain for our key STM32 products.
Thank you, 阿诺。那么 Henry， 这是否意味着意法半导体无论在中国国内还是国外，都将生产品质完全一致的 STM32芯片呢？
是的，这一点极为关键。在这里，我想呼应一下 Remy 在开场时提到的内容。那些业务遍布全球的中国的 OEM 客户，可以使用中国生产的 STM32的生产制造来优化运营，同时采用 ST 在境外工厂的产品来满足国际市场的需求。而采用 STM32 面向全球市场的国际 OEM 客户，能够确保他们在中国组装并销售的产品也是完全本地生产的。再者，聚焦于国内市场的中国客户也能够受益于本地生产的 STM32 产品系列。
谢谢 Henry。对于我们的客户而言，产品的质量与兼容性无疑对他们来说是最为关注的。让我们接下来进一步探讨。唐总，请问我们是如何保证在华虹生产线上和 ST 晶圆厂能生产出品质完全一致的芯片，并且保证质量的呢？
华虹半导体28年的国际化运营中，构建了严格的质量管理体系，获得了全球客户的高度信赖和广泛赞誉，在跨国业务领域建立了卓越的市场声誉。2023年，我们与 ST 达成合作，引进40纳米工艺。在过去2年里，我们一直与 ST 的团队紧密合作，落实生产同款产品的每一个环节。我们采购与 ST 晶圆厂完全相同的生产设备，并严格采用相同的质量管控流程，就是为了达到同样严苛的可靠性标准。事实上，在过去2年里，华虹和 ST 的数十位工程师精诚合作，为实现工艺流程的完美匹配付出了巨大努力，确保我们生产的 ST32 产品与 ST 其他工厂生产的产品完全一致，这一点至关重要。
感谢唐总的解读，这将使我们的客户倍感安心。And Arno, how will this be deployed, and which product line will be involved?
Well, the first product to be produced is our high-performance flagship product line, STM32H7. So what does that mean? That means that from the fourth quarter of this year, 2025, customers who designed STM32H7 in the past years can now choose to receive this product fully manufactured in China. Front-end, EWS, assembly, final test, all done in China. Then, coming up next will be our other flagship high-performance product line, STM32H5, followed by many other product lines from the STM32 family.
Thank you, 阿诺，非常感谢各位的精彩讨论。通过交流，相信观众感受到了意法半导体深耕中国市场的决心，同时看到 ST 为提升供应链灵活性与安全性所带来的切实举措。Now let's move to the next part of our agenda. For that, I will hand over to our humanoid robot, Kai.
Hello, I am Kai, ST's concept for a humanoid robot. I bet you are wondering what it would take to build me in the real world. A lot of the technology, like power, analog, and sensors, is already developed and used in other applications. ST offers many of these solutions, but today we'll focus on STM32 microcontrollers. You are probably thinking of motor control as something key to enable all my movements. ST provides various devices for this, including well-known specialized microcontrollers like the STM32 G4. So let's explore how the latest STM32 devices and tools would bring me to life.
When I think of Kai, our humanoid robot concept, I see our flagship and most powerful microcontroller, the STM32N6 and Edge AI. Because the STM32N6 and Edge AI would help Kai see and make sense of the world. When we imagine what a robot does, we think of applications like obstacle avoidance, object detection, hand gesture controller, and more. Thanks to ST's Neural Art Accelerator and our camera pipeline, these applications can use the STM32N6 to run a computer vision neural network algorithm and enjoying very low latency, while offering a lower power consumption and faster boot time than competing products. That's why ST already sees customers interested in using the STM32N6 in AI glasses and camera modules. As you will witness for yourself with the OpenMV-N6, for many of you, your Edge AI journey with STM32 started a long time ago when we released software tools such as STM32 Cube AI and Nano Edge AI Studio. And you envisioned how Edge AI could transform your products and businesses. Many of you have experienced our ever-evolving Edge AI tools, allowing you, for example, to benchmark the neural net modules even before getting a board on your desk. Thanks to the ST ecosystem, you have been built Edge AI application before Edge AI was popular. In fact, let's take a look at the OpenMV-N6, the first camera module running MicroPython to use the STM32N6. Today, we are honored to have with us Ms. Xu Yuan, the co-founder of Xingtang Technology and OpenMV. Welcome, Ms. Xu.
Hello, Lisa. I'm Xu Yuan.
Hello, Ms. Xu. Xingtang Technology, as the founding team of OpenMV, has always been an important partner of STM32. Ms. Xu, could you please introduce our cooperation and the value it brings to our customers?
Of course. Our collaboration with ST began in 2015, when we launched the world's first embedded machine vision product, OpenVCam, based on ST's high-performance microcontroller, on STM32F4, and subsequently we have launched OpenV products based on STM32F7, H7, and the latest STM32N6. Through our cooperation with ST, we are able to leverage the powerful performance and rich ecosystem of STM32 to provide our customers with high performance, low power, and easy to develop machine vision solutions. This helps customers create innovative applications in fields such as robotics, AI machine vision, and industrial detection.
Thank you very much for sharing all of this. Regarding the new released OpenMV camera based on STM32N6, could you please introduce the highlights of this product to us?
The OpenV-N6 is the first machine vision module driven by MicroPython. The host microcontroller uses an STM32N6 with a frequency of 800 MHz and a 600 GHz NPU, significantly upgrading the AI processing performance. We have optimized algorithms at the underlying level, allowing us to easily deploy and run YOLO V8N model at 30+ FPS, enabling functions such as gesture recognition, image segmentation, and object detection. The powerful performance and low power design of the STM32N6 make it an ideal choice for machine vision applications.
That sounds very exciting. Apart from performance improvements, what is the new feature that OpenMV camera have?
Openway N6 is designed for high-performance image recognition and low-power applications. We support a variety of advanced camera modules, including a 1-megapixel color global shutter with up to 480 fps, a 5-megapixel HDR camera, and infrared thermal imaging plus RGB color mode. The built-in 4.2 megabytes of RAM and H.264 encoders and JPEG codec of the STM32 make it widely applicable in fields such as robotics and smart surveillance. In terms of power consumption, it can achieve a minimum power consumption of 1 milliamp, with a battery life of up to 1 year in deep sleep mode. It doesn't require heatsink or fan. And we also have a power over Ethernet board and a 3.7 volt lithium battery charge and discharge port, making it easier to integrate into terminal devices.
Thank you very much, Ms. Xu, and we're looking forward to future cooperation. Now, let's see all the other STM32 innovations that can make Kai a reality. Andre, over to you.
Thank you, Lisa. I'm Andre, and a humanoid robot like Kai reminds me of ultra-low power microcontrollers. Devices like the STM32U3 extend battery life even further thanks to new levels of efficiency. By adopting a near-threshold design, the STM32U3 has very low voltage logic. That's the key to an even greater performance per watt ratio. In an application like Kai, it means using many sensors without compromising battery life. After all, you never see a demo of a humanoid robot with a power cord plugged into a wall. ST customers like Smaxtech use the STM32U3 to power sensors inserted into living cows. It's a small step from cows to robots, thanks to a giant leap in efficiency. The efficiency of the STM32U3 also means that engineers can create new ways to interact with Kai the robot, such as wearables like smart bracelets, watches, and more. And it's the only one of the ultra-low power STM32 devices in our portfolio. Another one is the STM32U0, which has a static consumption below 1.5 microamps that makes a huge difference when using sensors that demand low static current. Thanks to ST's ultra-low power MCUs, you can create wearables to control humanoid robots, track activities, or interact with the world. But how can we all make sure the world has access to this revolution? Let's look at how ST is making technology more accessible. Indeed, so many robots are looking to help people with everyday tasks. Some could even assist more vulnerable people with walking or picking things up. But there's also another type of accessibility: technological accessibility. Thanks to devices like the STM32C0, more engineers have access to the technology that can help them build a robot like Kai. How? The STM32C0 is our entry-level microcontroller to enable engineers to migrate from 8-bit to 32-bit systems without blowing up their bill of materials. The STM32C0 even uses identically small packages. That's why it became one of the best price per performance ratios on the market. That's technological accessibility. There's also something else: For a robot like Kai, the STM32C0 is interesting because it is the cheapest way to get a microcontroller that supports KNFD. That's another form of technological accessibility. Thanks to the STM32C0, teams that used to be budget constrained can now create industrial-grade applications. And if your product doesn't require KNFD, ST offers even more accessible STM32C0 devices that are still powerful enough to run a simple UI on the 2.4-inch TFT display. That's why the STM32C0 makes technology more accessible. But what about making technology more powerful and more secure? Indeed, when I see demos of humanoid robots, I'm surprised that almost no one talks about security. That's why I think Kai is different. By featuring high-performance STM32H5 and STM32H7 microcontrollers, the ST humanoid robot concept focuses on future-proof security. For years, ST devices have been able to claim up to PSA Level 3 and CESIP Level 3 security assurances. We're talking about devices like the STM32H5, STM32N6, and STM32U3 that we just saw, or like the STM32WBA6 that you'll hear about shortly. It's so important because the latest cybersecurity laws in the EU, US, and China make strong security a mandatory requirement. That's why embedded systems must adopt microcontrollers that meet all current and future security regulations. Security is no longer optional, it's a must. But it's critical to provide this security while keeping the bill of materials down. If Kai is to become a real humanoid robot one day, microcontrollers must make designs more cost-effective. The STM32H5 and STM32H7 offer Ethernet, FDCAN, and various communication interfaces. So engineers don't need to add external controllers. Yes, it's possible to lower costs while still offering high performance and strong security. In fact, let's look at a real-world example together. Let's see how Xingye Electric, an ST customer, is using the performance and features of STM32H5 devices and how it has impacted their business.
大家好，我是周俊宇，无锡信业电器股份有限公司成立于2008年。我们的核心产品涵盖 PLC、HMI、伺服控制系统、变频驱动等。我们致力于为全球客户提供优质的产品和服务，为客户提供定制细分行业解决方案，可以助力企业提高生产力、降低成本。在微处理控制器平台选型上，我们经过综合考虑，针对性价比比较高的产品，比如 XD3 系列 PLC， 我们选用了 STM32F4 或 STM32H5 系列，支持 XNet 线传总线功能，同时满足高速计数、脉冲输出、外部中断功能。对于追求高性能需求的产品平台，比如 XD5 系列 PLC， 则采用了 STM32H7 系列。差分型 PLC 支持差分型输入输出信号，具有更大的内部资源空间。STM32MCU 以其优秀的性能、丰富的外设、高稳定性以及便携的开发特性，成为无锡信业电器产品开发的主要平台，有力地支撑了我们在工业自动化领域为客户提供优质、可靠、高效的产品与解决方案。凭借双方多年的长期合作以及 STM32 丰富的产品线，信捷电器的产品在行业内展现出卓越的竞争力， 信捷电器小型 PLC 在中国市场排名前列。ST 在中国为中国的战略，给我们提供 STM32国内外双供应链选择，更好地保障了供应链的安全性和稳定性，让信捷在选择 STM32的时候没有后顾之忧。我们将继续深化与意法半导体的合作，充分挖掘 STM32 MCU 的潜力，不断推出更具竞争力的产品，持续为客户创造价值，为推动工业自动化的发展贡献力量。
I'm Donald, and when I imagine talking to Kai, I want to be able to use all wireless protocols available. I want to use Bluetooth, Matter, Zigbee, and even proprietary 802.15.4 standards. And I want to use them all at the same time. That's why ST came out with the STM32 WBA6, our latest wireless MCU with 2 MB flash. It allows the simultaneous use of Bluetooth Low Energy and 802.15.4 standards on a single chip. It's simple. ST concept for a humanoid robot must talk to as many ecosystems as possible. Just like smart appliances, which use a combination of Bluetooth Low Energy and Matter over Thread, because they all provide the best user experience. ST also recently announced the ST67W611M1, a Wi-Fi 6 coprocessor built in collaboration with Qualcomm Technologies. The ST67W module also offers Bluetooth LE 5.4 and will support Matter over Wi-Fi for future-proof connectivity. The ST67W X-Cube software stack also integrates seamlessly into the STM32 software ecosystem, so developers can rapidly add support for the new device into their applications. Can you imagine a robot supporting all these protocols? Well, we are thrilled to announce that the ST67 module is available to OEM now, with a broader availability next month. To help you implement all these application protocols in your application, we have an entire STM32 ecosystem at your disposal. Let's take a look. Welcome, Stefan.
Thank you so much, Donald. I'm Stefan. You just saw how STM32 devices can come together in Kai, the humanoid robot concept from ST. But how do you unlock the potential behind this hardware today? The answer is simple. You do it with the STM32 Cube ecosystem. STM32 Cube helps you develop faster and includes embedded software packages and tools, unlocking the rich feature of the STM32 microcontrollers. Today, we are announcing two new strategic directions for STM32 Cube. First, we are moving back to FreeRTOS as the main kernel and are combining it with USB-X, FileX, and LWIP. It will help us build a consistent middleware offer that we will introduce before the end of this year. USB-X and FileX will be available in both bare metal and RTOS agnostic versions. In addition, we confirm our commitment to contribute to leading open source frameworks. Second, we are announcing the availability of version 3 of STM32 Cube for Visual Studio Code, a massive upgrade that uses a new foundation. The new foundation is now modular. The modularity unlocks the potential to cherry-pick features. For instance, you can manage updates and installs with more nuances. That's why version 3 increases flexibility and reduces risks. The new foundation also allows ST to implement a more aggressive STM32 VS Code roadmap. This new version is available today as a preview and will be upgraded over time to outpace STM32 IDE features and become the main STM32 free IDE. STM32 IDE will be maintained during a long transition period and remains today the best debugger for STM32 microcontrollers. And now, let's see how you can add more value by building a graphical interface for your STM32 application with the GFX. Next, let me welcome Wugong to the stage.
Thank you, Stephen. I am Gang Wu. When I see a robot like Kai, I think of the wealth of solutions to create rich and fancy-looking graphical user interfaces, regardless of the STM32 microcontroller. Yes, a humanoid robot needs more than a voice to communicate with users. It requires virtual representations. It can be a GUI on a display on the robot itself or a remote device like a smartphone. But no matter what, the user experience will be so much more intuitive with the screen. And TouchGFX is perfect for that. TouchGFX is a free graphical framework for STM32 microcontrollers. It includes TouchGFX Designer to build and simulate the UI, TouchGFX Generator to generate a project, and the TouchGFX Engine, the library behind the framework. What makes TouchGFX unique is that it enables opulent UIs on all STM32, thanks to low-level optimizations. Take, for example, the latest release of TouchGFX, TouchGFX 4.25. It adds to the already existing wealth of frame buffer strategies by adding emulated frame buffers. Emulated frame buffers get rid of graphical RAMs on the display itself. Instead, they use a memory management unit that emulates an entire frame buffer. So, even MCU with a little bit of RAM can do a lot. The result is grandiose. Some UIs on 1080p displays can use to require an MPU now can run an MCU. The new version of TouchGFX also added support for the STM32N6. Since our most powerful microcontroller today includes the most amount of RAM of any STM32, TouchGFX can use this new memory configuration for a double frame buffer. It guarantees smooth animations on large displays and stunning UIs with complex texture. That's a luxury afforded by TouchGFX. There's a way to run really impressive UIs regardless of your memory configuration. And ST customers are already benefiting from it. Let's see how EP Solar, a company based in Beijing, used TouchGFX on its power supply and solar kits.
Hi everyone, I'm Danny from EP Ever Product Center. Beijing EP Solar Technology was founded in 2007 as brand EP Ever. It's a national high-tech enterprise dedicated to the research and the development of solar energy solutions. Our focus is on creating high-quality products like off-grid solar controllers, pure sine wave inverters, hybrid energy storage inverters, solar on-grid inverters, and portable power stations that help power both homes and industries. You'll find our products in solar power stations, smart streetlights, monitoring networks, RVs, energy storage systems, and many more settings. Whether for residential or commercial use, we're committed to providing reliable solar energy solutions that harness the sense power. As we grow, we're not just expanding our product range, we're making every product smarter, more intuitive, and easier to use. That's why we have completely redesigned the interface of our energy storage systems. Upgrading from basic monochrome LCDs to vibrant full-color touchscreens. We partner with STMicroelectronics to integrate advanced interactive technology and overcome early-stage development challenges to create a new generation of user interfaces that are both visually intuitive and smooth to operate, all to make clean energy more accessible and more human. Using ST's graphics, display software, and hardware solutions, the STM32 U5's built-in ChromeArt hardware accelerator and the Touch GFX tool, our engineers were able to design the interface and quickly iterate the design on a PC. The underlying generator and engine adapts the drivers and code according to hardware resources. The tool optimizes resources used. Some files have reduced the storage space by 80%. At the same time, ST graphics solutions cover the needs of different scenarios, which is convenient for us to quickly realize our own applications in each product line. STM32H7R7 is currently being developed in the high-end HMI project on RVs, and STM32H562 is used in low-end energy storage products. With the previous development experience of STM32 U575 and Touch GFX2, it can be quickly iterated to either products and quickly seize the market. Thanks to the cooperation with ST, we can achieve higher efficiency and performance in energy consumption.
Thanks to all of you that took time out of your day to attend this STM32 Summit. As you know, our technology starts with you. You are the reason we work so hard to make our products, tools, and ecosystem more efficient, more accessible, and more capable. A few things we hope you take away from today. We are committed to making our supply chain more efficient, flexible, and secure for our customers, wherever they are designing and building products. We are committed to creating products and tools that allow you to address the most challenging applications, like our friend Kai, while ensuring you have what you need for whatever device you build. And we are committed acting locally as a global company, innovating, designing, and manufacturing in a way that most benefits our customers. So what's next? After this, we know you'll be excited to ask questions and to learn more. That's why we're inviting you to join us later today for an online deep tech dive focused on Edge AI. We'll explore computer vision use cases with our partners, showcasing real-world application built on the STM32 N6 platform. There will be 2 dedicated sessions, one for the EMEA region and one for the Americas. You can register by scanning the QR code on your screen or by visiting st.com. Please join us to explore together how your next project can benefit from AI.